Plaintiff Peter Steingillette says he and the defendant became friends in high school, despite the fact that the defendant has a history of violence and has been known to own guns. Peter claims he allowed the defendant to move in with him, but while there, he was arrested for breaking into a car. Peter claims he bailed the defendant out of jail, but he has yet to be repaid. Defendant Frank Arano insists he's never been known to own a gun, and although he admits he was arrested and thrown in jail, he claims he never asked Peter to bail him out. Frank's countersuing for defamation of character.
Start with you.
Me and Mr. Arano, we met in high school about 2003, 2004. We met through mutual friends. We became friends over the years. We worked together for a while. He's had violence. I've seen him with guns in his possession. Maybe about 2008, Mr. Arano called me and said, "Hey, I'm in some trouble. Some guys are looking for me because I was sleeping with their girlfriends." So I told him, since you're my buddy, go ahead and, move down to San Diego, come stay for a few weeks, let things cool off. A couple weeks turned into a couple months. Okay. He was, paying, for his food and all that good stuff. He was sleeping on my couch. I had another roommate at the time. He was my boss, actually. During that time, Frank had gotten in some trouble with the law and said, basically, he broke into some females' cars at a local taco shop.
That's not true. Yeah.
I have all the paperwork here stating that.
Let's see it, sir. Give me some of this background.
I've never been known to possess a gun. I'm actually very weary of guns. I've had an hunting accident back in 2002. Very wary of guns. I don't own a gun. Never have. Never
shot
will.
By Cheney, I guess.
Actually, I was actually shot by
Cheney.
There you go. Yeah, but I wish
you were right.
I'd rather avoid. Any.
Now let's talk about the other issue of the damage to the girls' windows.
Yeah,
he denied that also.
No,
right?
that actually never even made it to. Well, I mean, it made it to court, but nothing was ever.
Did they prosecute you?
No, sir.
Okay. Why do you think he wasn't convicted?
He wasn't prosecuted. They have him on surveillance at the Sombreros taco shop, but there's not an actual clear shot of him.
All right.
Because it was nighttime.
So that's just an allegation by the police, by you, the girls, and the police. Go ahead.
Okay. During that time, he had gotten arrested. I bailed him out of jail.
Arrested for this?
For that specific crime. So, as him being, my friend, I bailed him out of jail. He had some money inside the house, $1,100. I had just gotten paid. I'm a salesman, so I had my regular check and my commission check. I put my $1,000 commission check up with his $1,100 to equal out to $2,100. When he got out of jail, he met me at the house. Me and his, I don't know if you want to call it his girlfriend, but a girl he was seeing at the time, went to a local taco shop. And
love them tacos. Go ahead.
And it was actually a different taco shop.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I have a statement from his girlfriend
Did he commit another crime allegedly at the taco shop?
Girlfriend? Which girlfriend? What are you talking about?
No, he didn't commit a crime. No, but we went there and we sat down and we talked about how he was going to pay me back and how he promised, "Oh, I'll pay you back." And then later in privacy, she had stated that he had no intentions of actually paying me back.
Let me hear from him about the money.
Okay.
Go ahead. How did it come about?
I don't know. Apparently, I have multiple girlfriends or whatnot.
That's what he said. Sounds like
basically,
you're a playboy.
No,
not a playboy.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Basically, I mean, he ran down as far as we were great friends, or awesome friends. We were at the time, and up until this event had occurred. Basically, I never called him nor anyone else to bail me out. I ended up in the county jail. I actually called a very good friend of mine to remove my stuff from his house. And I never made a call to him. I never asked him to bail me out. Did you
ever agree to repay him?
To my recollection, it was actually $700 that he actually put up.
Did you ever agree to repay $700?
No, because the fact that my belongings were missing and then I found them in his room after the fact. You kind of hesitated when I asked you that. You said, when I asked you, did you ever agree to pay the $700? You said, no. Well, no.
Actually, if someone never agreed, they would say no.
Well, honestly, no, sir. I did not
And
agree.
why didn't you answer that way a minute ago?
Well, because I was
Sounds
actually
questionable.
Yeah, okay, I understand that. I give you that. I was basically.
Thank you for giving me that.
I give you that. I
Thank
give you
you.
that.
I
No,
appreciate it.
what had happened was I hadn't spoken to Peter, until I had, got back to the apartment and, was looking for my laptop, which contained, multiple documents from school or whatnot.
Let me get back to the bail money. He
never
says
agreed
he
to
never
pay it.
agreed to repay it.
Your Honor, I have text messages. I have a witness statement from the defendant.
Text messages from him?
Yes.
To
Saying
him?
what?
This is what I sent to Mr. Arano saying, honestly, why couldn't you pay me back like you said, so we didn't have to go through all this and still be friends? And then what he stated back, it's saying, we were always friends. Let's just keep the whole TV show on the down low. I stated, I'm not trying to drag it on. I just wish you could pay me back like you said.
I'm still not hearing him acknowledge that he owes you. I do hear that he never refuted you alleging he owes, and that's somewhat odd. When someone continuously tells you, sir, that you owe them, you usually say, no, I don't. Or I'll pay you at some other point. Why didn't you refute the fact that he alleged you owed him?
Refute the fact.
Yeah, why didn't you say, I don't owe you? He alleged to you, you
Honor,
owe him.
Your Honor, I understand that. So
You gonna give me that too?
I'm not going to give you that.
Go ahead, sir. Why didn't you refute it?
Basically, because it was an unspoken, like, he knew that he had done me wrong by saying that he didn't know where my belongings.
No, we're not talking about that.
I didn't.
Doesn't
I felt
make
that I
sense
didn't
what
need
you're
to.
saying.
I didn't.
Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day, sir. $1,500 for defamation is dismissed. Wouldn't believe you. I think you're lying to me.
I'm
good
not.
day. I think you are. Can you give me that?
No.
I'm taking it.